Global Pathways Jewelry, owned by M-PACT. We do custom jewelry repairs, and we also have gem and minerals, specimens, fossils, whole gamut of things. This is a piece of opal from Australia, and this is what it looks rough and attached to the stone, and before you put it into a piece of jewelry you have to cut it down either into a cab or facet it. So this is a beautiful specimen. I am a jeweler, so I like working with faceted and cabbed pieces to put into jewelry. We didn't bring as much of our hand fabricated work for this show. We're still running the shop back in Burlington. I love this show. I haven't been to, since Tucson, I haven't been to such a big venue, and it's great to see all the variety that people bring. I am a big fan of agate slices. You'll see a lot around. We have a pretty big one right there. I think they're beautiful. But honestly, it's hard to pick one piece.
Yeah, Malachite and Gems of Africa, that is the name of my business. And we have also a mining process in Congo Democratic Republic. There we do artisanal mining for collecting all mineral specimen for the collectors, purpose. And we have also a workshop in the Congo. Green is the most of the malachite. Yeah, is a malachite specimen, stalactite, and from that we polish also. I have Betroel malachite crystals. I have fibrous malachite. I have a stalactite, malachite, and a stalagmite also. I have the blue chrysocolla, blue conatite, blue katangite, and some of the shattuckite fibrous. My favorite is all minerals I collect myself.
That's awesome.
We specialize in Michigan rocks and minerals, namely Michigan native copper and silver and Lake Superior agates. The copper, such as this specimen here, comes out of the glacial till, which means it was pushed and moved around by glaciers around 15,000 years ago, and its exposure to the oxygen and the air has given it a patina. It has oxidized it. So this specimen here is actually my favorite piece because it's extremely rare. It's a very rare museum quality specimen of Michigan copper called Mohawkite, which contains algonite and domikite. And these specimens here are Lake Superior agates, most of which I've dove for in Lake Superior. So this specimen right here, I actually chiseled out of the basalt in Lake Superior, and you can see where in the back it's the quartz. So after taking it out of the matrix, I've face polished it to expose the fortification and coloring. This is also one of our signature products, and that's native copper with some rock and silver. So these specimens here, as well as those nuggets, are all from the Keweenaw Peninsula in Upper Michigan. This is a chunk of copper that I just cut and polished it into bookends. So it contains copper, fluorite, prehnite, and quartz in matrix. So this is a beautiful display of coloring. Again, native Michigan material out of the Keweenaw Peninsula.
Dr. Alan Russell. We call ourselves Russell Geologics. We're in booth 13 here at the East Coast Gem, Mineral, and Fossil Show. And as you can see, I'm standing in front of a whole display of fossil fish from the state of Wyoming. And we go out and collect out in that area quite often. I've been lucky enough to collect a bunch of dinosaur material out there in Wyoming, Montana, and the various states around that spot. Massachusetts, here we have some great dinosaur footprints, as well as some fossilized fish that are found up along the Connecticut River Valley. And we have, some of the earliest stuff in the entire show. I have some specimens that go back 3.46 billion years old. They're the first material that we have seen with fossils. They're from Australia. And interestingly enough, when the biblical scriptures say, in the beginning, that's what it is. That whole slab is in the beginning. Actually, it's pond scum, but whatever. You know, it's kind of neat to think about that. And we have other things, not only just fish, but we have stingrays. There's some skates down there. Big megalodon shark teeth up to 6 inches plus in our display. And we have lots and lots of small rocks that kids can purchase. All the birthstones are over there for them and for anybody else who'd like to purchase. What's my favorite? Oh, she's around here someplace. Oh, she's on the other side. That's my favorite. My darling wife, that's who it is. Who's been lucky enough to go out and do most of this collecting with me. We've collected more than 60 years, both of us, out in the field. And see, she's built a little lower to the ground so she can find the stuff easier.
I own the Soaring Crystal from North Conway, New Hampshire. And then I'm down here for the Gem and Jewelry Show. And primarily, I really do a lot of rocks and minerals, amethyst display pieces. We have the witch balls, which are hand-blown. And my new favorite child is the gamel bowls. They're from Indonesia. And the gamel tree, as I was told, they use the trunk for fences. They don't live long. And then they decided to use the roots. And then however they're hand-blown, the glass is a little bit soft, and they set it in there, and so there aren't any two alike in the whole world. Yeah, you can put betta fish in there, jelly beans, rocks and minerals, amethyst. Amethyst is my favorite. They're all on these wrought iron stands, and the stands are made just for that one piece of amethyst.